This is Pudong, the boomtown of giant skyscrapers that is Shanghai's glittering and glamorous financial district, China's economic hub. This megacity is expanding at a staggering pace, and its hundreds of small villages and neighborhoods are being torn down to make room for the skyscrapers and superhighways that feed the city's growth. The Shezhuang village is one of these old neighborhoods that has all but been torn down. The government has marked this area for development, and though exactly what type of development it will be, no one is saying. But amidst these rubble-filled lots, some architectural treasures still survive. Surrounded by the debris of these torn-down buildings, a single temple somehow survives. The Shezhuang village was built in the late Ming and early Qing dynasty during the 17th century, and its Taoist rituals still carry on today. What was once the religious center for the village and surrounding neighborhoods is now one of the only remaining buildings left in the area. No one can be certain of the temple's fate, but neighborhood people fear the temple could be next on the list to be demolished. Some of the surviving buildings have been made into makeshift housing for migrant workers who have come to Shanghai from the countryside in search for work and a share of China's prosperity. Chen Fenming, a delivery driver, is one of them. Chen has occupied a single room off the side of the temple since arriving in Shanghai a year ago from his hometown in the Jiangsu province. Chen says he expects the temple will be torn down eventually, and when it is, he will have to find a new place to live.
I think it's a pity. Preservation is better, but that is my personal wish. But no matter what, this place is going to be torn down at some point. The whole area is being cleared, and of course, this is development, and while development is great and all, there needs to be some kind of cultural and historical preservation going on.
In a city with a population quickly approaching 20 million people, and thousands more migrating in yearly, Shanghai is voraciously consuming land to feed its growth, often at the cost of its architectural and cultural history. But as it is now, the plight of the village is overlooked, as residents are distracted by China's recent progress as an economic giant in the world.